Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasted from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. Scientists are still trying to define the essence of life. According to some, living things have a number of distinct characteristics that non-living things do not. The most obvious and important of these is that living things actively harvest and use energy to organize their atoms and molecules into cells, their cells into organs, and their organs into bodies, to grow and to reproduce. And when they stop doing that, they die, and with no energy to hold them together, they decompose. Let's put it another way. To live is to work. But this is not exactly what's happening with the galaxies and planets. A living star, for instance, does not actively replenish its energy from its environment, nor does it seek to produce offspring that will in time grow up to be just like it. Rather, it fuels the work it does by destroying its own mass, and dies once the mass is depleted. Well, as a non-scientist, I wonder what happens if we combine both living thing and living star. Maybe our first guest tonight has a recent experience.
Whoa, whoa, yeah.
5-time #1 Billboard charting artist, Kitt Wakeley. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Kitt.
Hey Dimitri, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Kitt. Let's listen from your award-winning album Symphony of Sinners and Saints. Forgive Me, featuring Joe Satriani. Your current album, Symphony of Sinners and Saints, incorporates London's Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, RPO, and you recorded at London's famed Abbey Road Studios. One of the artists in the album was best-selling instrumental rock guitarist of all time, Joe Satriani. When you started as a teenager in Oklahoma, did you see yourself where you're at right now?
No, I don't think so. I think that we all have our visions and our dreams, and we aspire to be, something someday as we watch our heroes like, Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, or some of our favorite bands, or whatever it might be. Fortunately, I'm one of those guys that I have a work ethic, and I'm dedicated to not giving up, and that's led to a few lucky breaks here and there to be able to partially get to where I want to be. And of course, that's got a lot of self-satisfaction and fulfillment for me.
Yes, you probably have the right answer. Work ethics and fulfillment is what it takes to be where you want to be. From the Symphony of Sinners and Saints, we're listening to Hello Again. music exudes a cinematic hybrid of orchestral music, rock, and EDM, featuring stunning compositions, heavy guitar riffs, and thundering drums. It calls for epic pictures and stage performances. Do we see the cinematic tendency growing up in a full-scale movie?
You know, it's odd that you asked that. I've done licensing, I've done commercials, and had opportunities to have parts in movies here and there, enough to kind of spice up the resume, but never the full-scale opportunity to do a big budget movie or anything of that nature. And recently, I was approached to do one. We're still kind of under a confidentiality agreement. As far as I know, it's a go. There's a lot of things that are in place that convinced me of that. The producer behind the movie and I've had a lot of candid conversations about my lack of experience, but he, after visiting for probably for a couple hours, he's convinced by from listening to my music, understanding what I do have on my resume to do this job, my connections and things. He is actually taking a very mentoring approach with me. And this is a guy that works with Hans Zimmerman and John Williams, some of the biggest names out there. And for some reason, he is kind enough to take me under his wing and say, you know what, you've got the talent, you've got it. Let's take that next step. And and I'm going to be learning a lot over the next 18 months about the whole process. And fortunately, I do have the resources and connections and a number of things to pull this off. I'm intimidated by it, but I think at the end of the day, I'm going to learn a lot for sure.
Well, we can see that the curiosity to learn more about this business is one of the good reasons also to accomplish those 5-time #1 Billboard charts. We're listening to Enter My Journey and You Gave Me Wings. You are a dynamic personality, Kitt, with large scale of activities and interest, and yet I see the beautiful pictures of your family, which expected care certainly takes a good portion of your time. How do you find the balance between family and professional musical life?
Oh, wow. Very kind words. Thank you. I think, the best way to answer that is it starts with, my wife and how supportive she is of me. We live a very blessed life together, and I think putting my family first is probably a key that people just don't understand or get why that's so important and how it fosters everything else. And you take that, and then you have some moral fiber that you have to ascribe to. Yes, you've established goals and these are things you want, but are you a person of your word? Are you going to do what you say? So if you're networking with someone, if you're producing someone's music, if someone else is, depending on you to write something, whatever that might be, you do what you say and you say what you're going to do. You don't get mixed up in the drama and the minutia things. You just do what you do. And then you throw in this secret ingredient of just be kind. So if you've got this beautiful family that you can always fall back on, and you have this moral fiber that says you're going to do the right thing, and you're going to be kind, and you keep yourself structured on a day-to-day basis, I don't see how you can't keep it all going at once. It might be stressful, might teeter here and there, but ultimately, if you keep those priorities, I don't see where you will fail.
Very well said. Family first, be kind, do what you say. Those are very good points for success for people not only in the music business. And now, from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, it's time to say goodbye to Kitt Wakeley and announce that tickets for Symphony of Sinners and Saints went on sale for Carnegie Hall for October 11th at 7:30 p.m. See you there and good luck, Kitt.
Thank you so much. I can't believe how gracious you are to me and to so many of our peers, so I appreciate it. Yes, please, if the listeners can make their way to Carnegie on October 11th, that'd be awesome. This might be the hardest challenge I've had ever. I'm used to going somewhere, put the tickets on sale, and you know, you get people coming. Unfortunately, this time, this is going to be a little bit of a test match to get people there with all the new boundaries and things of that nature for COVID. But I'm up for the challenge, and I'm hoping everyone can make it, and I hope everyone can stay safe at the same time. So thank you so much. Thank you.
That's not the first time you've been up for the challenge, Kitt, and I'm pretty sure this time around the concert is going to be a blast. last conversation with Kitt Wakeley, we can draw the conclusion that it doesn't matter what we do in life. What matters is striving for excellence in any task, big or small, because the effort itself can be the greatest reward.
Greetings and namaste to all of you all the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I wish to present to you my new album called A Promise Broken, which belongs to the new global music genre called Bharat, which is a blend of several genres we all pursue, as in alternative rock, pop, jazz fusion, blues, world music, new age music, all kinds of genres, along with Indian classical.
And now from India, from Somesh Mathur's A Promise Broken album, we're listening to Warm Mist of Tears.
When the warm mist of tears dries and the horizon clears, when the warm mist of tears, my world flattens, darkness nears, warm mist of tears. Am I groping still, fighting my will? Am I groping still for a bizarre miracle? Am I groping still? When the warm mist of tears dries and the horizon clears, when the warm mist of tears, my world flattens, darkness nears, warm mist of tears.
And now let's listen to one instrumental edited by Florence Records, Yagon by Castille, featuring DJ KLA. How about a little Latin flavor with June Bisantz and Alex Nakhimovsky, Love's Tango.
When one day you walked into that small cafe, I saw everyone watching you, plotting to capture you for their own, patiently waiting for the right time to be everything that you long to see. I would be for you. You and I began to tango time away until the break of day shed its light onto lovers. Since the day love began in that small with you. You and I began to tango time away until the break of day shed its light onto lovers. Since the day love began in that small cafe, I'll always stay in love's tango with you.
And for the end of the show, let's listen to the nominated jazz vocalist Lorraine Feather. I always had a thing for you and things I learned in high school.
If I could write, I'd
I'd write you a song. It'd be about the secret I've been keeping so long. In the song's refrain, I would say it plain. I always had a thing for you. In simple words, I'd let you know why I grow careful of myself whenever you are nearby. 'Cause I want you so, and I doubt you know I always had a thing for you. I love the way your mind works, and I love your eyes. Your laughter kinda does me in. When I hear it start, I get a catch in my heart. I tell you all about it, only where would I begin? Got a quiet manner and a sweet old soul. Don't need women beating down your door. If they only knew about the fire in you. It's been melting me forever. I can't take it anymore. If I could write, I'd write you a song. It'd be about the secret I've been keeping so long. In the song's refrain, I would say it plain. I always had a thing for you. And I would sing that song of mine and hope you liked the turnaround in the very last line, the one that says how glad I'd be to find you always had a thing for me. To find you always had a thing for me. Someone you held in high regard, although he isn't quite who you thought he or she was at all. The apparently mighty can fall, and they will. Or the humbly mousy wake a slumbering skill. Life's funny that way. The highly cool can be uncool. Yeah, that's one of the things I learned in high school. Sometimes what you see as the real world is not, but it sort of resembles the much larger one. You may pay for an excess of fun through the nose. You can skimp on your shut eye, doing much and it shows. You really should sleep. Fluorescent lights are unduly cruel. Yeah, that's one of the things I learned in high school. Spacing out with pad and pen, it's 1964 again. There were moments, truth be told, I was also sharp and cold. I was one of them, none of them.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.